Hello, I'm going to explain the Shell K method and also what the 9 grid mat is for and kind of how to use it. So you'll notice that there are 9 boxes and every mat will come with 9 different boxes and then a symbol in each box. So in the top box we have the spiral horn, and then we have the crescent star crown, the hoof print, the rainbow, the crystal, the winged heart, the enchanted forest branch, the diamond, and the shooting star. And this is going to be the unicorn mat, and it is from the Fantasy Bundle Charm Mat. The other thing you'll also need is this, which is the guide, and you'll notice that it matches with the mat. So the first one's a spiral horn, and then that's a spiral horn, and then it tells you purity, divine truth, intuition, activated crown chakra power. And then the next one, the crescent star crown. Then you'll see magic, innocence, celestial blessing, higher realms. So this whole system was designed basically to help guide intuition. There is no wrong or right way to use this. This is just something that I created to help me because I do much better with structure. So just kind of help to give it a little bit more structure with charm casting, because if you have seen or if you've noticed any of the books that are out there on charm casting, there really is not a whole lot of information, or there's some information, but it's not really structured as well on how to do it. So this is kind of something I did to teach myself, just because I think of everything in systems and layers. So basically how to use the mat. So you could use charms, or you could also just use the mat as well. And it depends on how deep you want to go with it, to how many layers you want to add to it. So there could be a lot of layers, or if you just want to start simple, it could just be a simple layer. But there's really no, like I said, wrong or right way to use it. So it's really more just trying to help guide intuition. So if you feel something works a little better for you, then you should go with that, because that's your intuition telling you. So I also have this, and then along with this, I also have others like this that tells you how to interpret and how to use the mats and that as well. But this is how to interpret the rows. So by looking at this, we could see the top row would be a higher influence and spirit lessons. So that would include these ones. The middle row, the present story and current dynamics. So that could include these ones. The bottom row is grounding, manifestation, integration, and shadow work. So that's these ones. The left is going to be past or subconscious, so anything on this left side. And the center would be present or conscious, so that would be here. And then anything on the right is going to be future or external outcome, so anything on this side. So you would have these as layers to add on to. This is also a layer to add on to, because each symbol has different meanings. And then if you have charms that are specific to meanings, those can also be another added meaning as well. So that would be 4 different layers you could essentially add on to get clarification or clarity in messages. But like I said, it depends on you and how you want to do it, or based on your intuition. Sometimes it might be where you think, okay, well, this is just going to be, maybe you'll just get a couple messages and it won't go as into depth, because your intuition is just telling you that it's not making a connection to that. Or it could be that you end up getting a lot more messages because everything is connecting in several different ways. So it really just kind of depends on how the charms fall and what they fall on and how they kind of relate to the other symbols. But everything is pretty much based on the symbolism, and then it's just piecing things together to get the messages. So that is essentially what the charm casting mats, the 9 grit, is for. The Shell-K method is just to help guide and give some assistance in how to do charm casting or how to go about it. I know when I first started, I did a lot of research into it, and like I said, I did not find a lot of different supports into that, so I ended up, like I said, creating my own to help me. Now sometimes I don't use mats at all. Sometimes I will just throw charms, but I still like to use mats every now and then. And I also have people I know that I have done charm readings for, and they know that I have the mats, and they also have ones that are their favorite or ones that call to them or resonate to them because of something specific. Like I have gods and goddesses mats, and I know that Artemis always tends to call to me in that mat, and so I use that quite a bit for myself personally. So it really all just depends on you, and it depends on the person that you could be reading for as well. So that is pretty much everything about the Shell-K method. If you guys have questions or want to know more, please let me know. I'm going to try to start doing more videos to kind of show how to use the mats and then how to use them in different layers too. So I hope you will join me for the future. Thanks. Bye.